Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Drone Wars. Here in front of us we can see the board, and we can see that the Federation is still making an effort to try to survive and fight back against the Pirate Empire. And the Pirate Empire at this point has almost the entire board. They actually have like all the corners, they have a presence in every single quadrant here. There are a few areas where the Federation has almost complete control, but they're still struggling. So we're just going to see what happens in this episode and see if the Federation is able to get any more land or if they're going to shrink under the Pirate Empire's constant attacks. Alright, so the Federation has done a few things, but they haven't done all too much in this episode. So I guess we'll talk about what they've done. The Federation decided they could send their fighter fleet that was going to be a bit of a distraction down here. But then they realized that that fleet is very weak and there's fortresses everywhere, so they decided to just send it down here just to waste it, and unfortunately those fighters did not win against a fortress. However, with the extra fleet slot open, the Federation decided to build another new fleet up here at this shipyard. So of course, as you can see here, they've made a carrier, battleship, frigate, corvette, and fighter all together, so that's a pretty decent fleet. And then they've gone ahead and they've taken their other fleet that's been on this planet, and they moved it up here to the moon fields to go ahead and take over what was a mining world and turn it into a colony world. So it's just a little bit more expansion and control, and actually with that the Federation has full control over this sector, which is great for the Federation. Down here they're still struggling with trying to get control, but things are taking an interesting turn. So now we're going to move over to the Pirate Empire and look at what they're doing with their actions. The Pirate Empire decided that for the first action they're going to be taking their fleet that was here, and they're going to be moving it up here to the Mars Valley. And over here they're just going to take on this fortress world. This is the last world of Delta Shipyards, so with the fall of this planet, Delta Shipyards will be completely out of the game. Okay, here we are. We're on Mars in this valley, and over here we can see the Pirate Empire has brought their fleet. They've got battleship, they've got frigates, and they've got fighters. And all of these ships here, they're going to be going against this level 1 fortress all the way off in the distance over here. This is the last stronghold of Delta Shipyards. So if we just go ahead and begin the battle here, we'll go ahead and see if this fortress can maybe bring down one of the ships or not. We can already see all these ships are slowly starting to move in. All the fighters are charging in. Some of these fighters are going up, and some of them are going straight forward. And the rest of the ships all the ships coming behind them, they're taking different approaches. The battleship seems to be going straight forward. Some of the frigates are just starting to go up. There's already some turrets going after these fighters. These frigates are definitely coming in full speed. they're going straight for the turret in the middle. They pretty much just removed it from its housing there. See, the other frigate there is just about getting in range. I mean, it's kind of circling a little bit. It might hit the ground, but it might not. I don't think there's any offensive weapons left in this fortress now that I look at it. Yeah, there's none left. So I guess this is a victory for the Pirate Empire. That means Delta Shipyards is completely out. Alright, so with this victory for the Pirate Empire, that means Delta Shipyards is no longer a threat, like, at all. That means it's only just the Federation and the Pirate Empire. You can see the Federation is definitely split into two forces, with the lower force down there and the upper force up here. Both of them are struggling in their own way, but the Pirate Empire seems to have a lot of control here. They decided to use their next action to upgrade a shipyard down here to level 3. That means that if they lose one of their other fleets, they can go ahead and build a very powerful 15-ship fleet from there, and they could just eliminate all of this. And their final action they decided to spend was to go in and move a fleet from over here, from the Taralis city. They've moved it over here to the Alien Lake, right over here. And of course, with these 3 ships, or technically with some additional fighters, they should be able to go ahead and expand through here pretty quickly. But that's for another episode. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you guys are interested in joining us for Season 2, there is a Discord link in the description down below. Without further ado, that is the end of the episode, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care.